Hello, my dear friends, and welcome back to another Sims speed build video. My name is Sanne, if you don't know yet, and today we're building a very big house, but for not that many people. I've been wanting to build this house ever since the Dream Home Designer. Is that the pack? I think so. Ever since Dream Home Designer, the pack came out, because of all like the very nice decorative pieces, the modular closets. I just really wanted to build a house that's made for Barbie. To have like a big walk-in closet using those modular pieces. And that's what I did today. I built a very big mid-century modern inspired house. Um, it's made for Barbie, so it's completely with pink details, and I just love it. It turned out so great. I've never built anything in this style before, and I am not that good at styles in general, so I'm not that good at building a specific style. But I was really inspired by the mid-century modern style with the slanted roofing and the very modern vibes. I just like how those houses look, so I decided to go for a similar vibe with this house. Um, I made the house pretty big, but it's only for one person, like I mentioned. It's only for Barbie. It has one bedroom and two bathrooms. I could have put another bedroom in there, like there's space enough in this house. I could have made three bedrooms even, but I just really wanted that rich, big house vibe with this house, and I really wanted to give Barbie a very big walk-in closet, and if I wanted to do that, I couldn't put in another bedroom in the ground floor. So I decided to just make it for just Barbie. There is, however, like entertainment space enough for her to have her friends over and have parties. I did put in two bathrooms. There's an ensuite bathroom in Barbie's room, and there is an extra bathroom on the second floor. That's for her friends to maybe use. And yeah, that's kind of the specs. I haven't yet checked how expensive this house is, but I can imagine that it's pretty expensive. I didn't really use any debug items, so it's just the straight up items and everything's expensive, so I'm expecting it to be pricey. But yeah, the outside I just went for a light brick combined with pink paneling, and I think that looked very cute. And I really wanted everything outside, also the landscaping, to be very um, straightforward, very like boxed in, squared off, very modern and purposeful looking. That's kind of the vibe I wanted to go for. So I hope that's the vibe that also comes off of this house after I build it. Um, so yeah, uh, I found the landscaping not the hardest part. I found the landscaping in the backyard the hardest part. The backyard was absolutely a struggle for me to decorate. I just didn't know what I wanted to add. There was just a lot of space, and everything felt so like bold and unused and naked, and I had a real struggle decorating that backyard. But besides the backyard, I think everything turned out pretty freaking cool. I made sure everything had at least some pink details to it, like in the front yard, adding the lavender bushes. Those added just a nice purple pink detail in the landscaping as well. And I think literally every single furniture piece and decorative piece has some kind of pink in it. But for some reason, it doesn't look overdone. It's like the soft, subtle pink that is used in Dream Home Decorator. That's what the pack is called. In Dream Home Decorator, almost all furniture pieces that have pink have this kind of lovely, muted, soft, neutral pink. And that's what I went for in this entire build. So it definitely is pink all over, but it just looks very nice and subtle. And I like that. I didn't struggle that much with the front yard uh, gardening, landscaping. I think the little, pathways of plants was pretty cute in and of itself, and um, that's kind of how I kept it, and I didn't add that much more. So yeah, And we're gonna be doing the layout on the inside now. So as you can probably see right now, there is like there's not many rooms going on. It's mostly one big open space, and then two cornered off rooms to the right, which will be Barbie's like sleeping suite, you know. But I did struggle in the beginning with what I wanted to do with this house because what I do, I'm very dumb doing this. I shouldn't be doing this because it just makes decorating and building a house such a struggle. What I do is I have an idea of what I want to build, and then I'm like, I don't want to record me struggling and like having to go through 10 different doors to find the door that fits because I do that a lot. I go through all different items and then I decide on one that fits after like 5 minutes. I'm a very indecisive person. But I don't want to record all of that because then the video will be very, very long. So most often I start building a house just to see like if the layout is okay, how I would decorate it. But then I get kind of in the mood of building and I keep building and I keep decorating everything. And then after a while the house is almost finished and I didn't record any of it. So I should not be doing that. So that's what I did for this build as well. I had already built almost all of it, decorated the kitchen and whatever, but that was a while ago. So this was mostly still me figuring everything out on itself. But when I did that build, I really wanted to put in like a rooftop terrace on the right side of the build, on top of Barbie's bedroom, kinda. And that made the inside layout so difficult because I wanted to have that open loft space that went down into the living room, but I also wanted a second bathroom somewhere that would, you know, be useful for Barbie's friends or whatever. I just really wanted a second bathroom because when you're having people over and you just have an ensuite bathroom, that's not useful. And when you have a house this big and you appear this rich, you should have a second bathroom, in my opinion. So I really, really wanted to get like a second bathroom or half bath in there somewhere. But when when I had that rooftop terrace, that just didn't work out. And also the rooftop terrace was annoying as hell with all the roofing pieces, which were already freaking annoying with this build as is, but the rooftop terrace made it even more annoying. And that's what I tried out last time, and then it was just impossible to fit in a second bathroom somewhere. So I decided to just go for no rooftop terrace. We have a ginormous backyard, so why would you need a rooftop terrace? And yeah, and then just put the second bathroom in the loft space. And that worked out perfectly fine. And now I have two bathrooms, one that's available for guests, and it's all nice. Also, while I was decorating this kitchen, I was very dumb because I only realized like halfway through the build that I forgot the um the fridge. I forgot to add the fridge. Like I had this nice kitchen wall going on. I really liked the wall. And then I realized I'd forgotten the fridge. So that was, fun to add in afterwards. Also, I did the cool stacked oven thing, which I think looks so fun in this build. However, every single time I restarted the game or saved it, it would just automatically delete the second oven that's on top of it because, it's not really supposed to be there. So I decided to just go with one oven. It was too much of a struggle to keep putting it back every single time, and it was really annoying me. So even though it looked so incredibly cute, I just had to get rid of it. It just wasn't for this build, apparently. But that's fine. The kitchen still looks really cute, I think. I really like the roof, sunroof, the window in the roof. It's fun. It's a fun kitchen. I would want a kitchen like this. I'm very here for pink kitchens. Those are adorable. But yeah, I did struggle a bit with decorating the main room just because it's quite big and I like it when houses look full and cluttered and don't have that many open spaces. But also, this type of house just needs a lot of open space and not that many decorations, you know? It's quite a modern house and it kind of deserves all the space. And I'm still not sure after I finished editing this this building this house. I am still not really sure if I really like the inside of the house, like if it's decorated well enough, if it's not too boring. I feel like it gets boring quite easily, but I don't know. I'm still quite proud of it, but I don't know what I would have added afterwards if I wanted it to look more cluttered. I don't know. This is just all I could come up with, and I think it looks nice, but I also think it's still missing something, but maybe that's just me. I really have no idea. So let me know, like, what would you have added to this? Like, I know we're not yet done with the build at all. We're like halfway through, but what would you have added to this build to make it look a bit more full? Because I added rugs, but I also didn't want to add a rug in every single part because that looks so weird to me. Like when you have a space and every space is cornered off with a rug, that just looks odd. I don't really like that. So, um, yeah, this is all I could come up with. I'm sorry. I tried to add as many decorations as I could and I wanted, and I felt there was space for. Um, and I do think it turned out nice. I just really like the subtle pink decorations and the subtle pink furniture. That pink is just a really, really nice pink. Um, yeah, it's just it's good. Also, I did this build like last week, and I haven't bought the blooming rooms kit yet. I really want to have that. I really do. And I'm planning on buying it, but I also put it on my wish list for Christmas. We're doing a Secret Santa. So I don't want to buy it yet because maybe someone will gift it to me for the Secret Santa thing. So I don't want to buy it yet and take it off the list, you know. So I'm keeping it up there and I'm just gonna wait until Christmas. And if I don't get it with Christmas, I'm gonna buy it myself afterwards. Because man, that little kid is cute. I'm still not like good with kids like most people are. Kids, they just feel a bit like a rip-off. You're not getting that much for quite a lot of money. And The Sims already is so expensive to invest in. I barely have any packs, as you may know. Um, I have City Living and Dream Home Decorator, uh, and that's it. I'm pretty sure. So I don't have that many packs already because it's just so freaking expensive. So I'm not really that cool with the kits yet, but this plant kit is so freaking cute. I love all the plants that are in there, and I don't know if you know this about me, but I love plants. I have quite a lot of plants in my tiny room that I live in. I have like 20, more than 20 plants. But yeah, I have like 20 plants at least in my tiny, tiny room. They're very small plants, all of them. Lots of them are like babies, like cuttings. So there are very many, many plants. They're just not that big. So it isn't like overpowering plants in my tiny room, but I wish it was. I just freaking love plants so much. They're so nice and they just make everything look so much cooler. I didn't want to add too many plants to this build because I wanted to have that main focus be pink. And I always feel like when you start adding plants, like general green plants, it just starts to look so green immediately. And that's not the vibe that I'm going for. So I try to keep it very clean and minimal plants. I used that pampas grass thing a few times because I felt like that fit the vibe. Um, so yeah, I don't know, but that blooming rooms kit is just so cute. I am so ready to have that in my collection and to help liven up sim spaces because I also feel like decorating houses in The Sims is quite difficult sometimes to make it feel like actually full and lived in. And plants help with that so much. Like every single build that I do, I just add in a ton of plants just to every corner that's a bit empty in my brain. I just add plants. So I'm really gonna get so much use out of that plant kit if I get it. So I'm excited to play with that. I've seen all the videos. I just love it. I don't like that it's like this kit, but it's whatever. Also, a one pack I still really want is the cottage living. Is it cottage living? I'm sorry, I can't speak today. But the cottage living pack, that is also so freaking cute, and again has so many like very cool plants and bushes and plants outside plants, and I just really want to build like tiny cottages, and I just really want that pack as well. But again, expensive. The Sims is just an expensive game. It really is. Um, so I don't know if I might get it soon, but it is definitely on my wish list. I also have been more into a few other games, as you may have noticed, since I'm playing Little Nightmares on this channel as well. I've just been trying to play more different games and also, you know, do a little let's play thingy. So we're playing Little Nightmares now. And after that is done, I think I'm gonna play Ori and the Blind Forest because I've had that in my Steam library for years by now. There was this moment in time where you could get it for free. So I got that. I have never played it before. I still don't know what it's about. Um, and I really feel like that having to film a video and edit it is such good motivation for me to play my video games because I just find filming so much fun to do. So getting to play video games and then film it at the same time, that just really helps me focus on video games and actually play them. So I want to do an Ori and the Blind Forest let's play after my Little Nightmares let's play. And I'm really excited about that let's play as well. Just, I don't know, I'm just excited to play that game. And playing Little Nightmares is also has just been a lot of fun. I'm still editing all the videos. I still have to film a few parts, but it's just been a lot of fun. Even though it's a horror game, you may know I'm not a fan of horror games. I'm not a fan of horror in general. That genre is just not for me. I'm a scaredy cat. I get paranoid very easily, so horror games just actually aren't for me. But Little Nightmares is so good, and I've really been enjoying it, even though it just, it sends my heart racing every single time. But I've been really, really enjoying it. So I'm definitely excited to finish up that series and then play another game and just have this Let's Play series going on my channel. Because Sims build are cost a lot of time and energy and focus for a long time, and I just feel like doing a Let's Play feels more casual to me. I don't know, both have their advantages and pros and cons, and both are actually really fun to do. Otherwise, I wouldn't do them on this channel. This is a bonus channel anyway, so I'm only doing stuff that actually really excites me on here. Um, so yeah, I've been chatting about anything but the build for the past 10 minutes, I'm pretty sure. Sorry about that. If that doesn't interest you, I'm really sorry. But we're back to the garden. We've done all the inside. I'm very proud of how that looks. It turned out very cute. So now we're just working on the backyard, which, like I said, I struggled with the most out of all parts of this build. The backyard was just a struggle. It just felt naked and bold some places. Like I just had too much space to work with. So the main thing I added to the backyard are things like a pool, a little bubble bath. I really don't know what that's called anymore. A hot tub, that's what it's called. I'm sorry. A hot tub, and in one corner I made a nice little outdoor dining area with an outdoor kitchen, and I made like this very big couch moment where people could sit and chill and yeah, it's nice. It just feels very naked to me, like things are missing. It's just doesn't feel finished or something. But maybe it's just because there's so much grass space that feels like it has no purpose or it just looks weird. I don't know. I was just struggling with this backyard. But I feel like the outdoor dining space really helped. That looks so cute. I love doing these like pergola thingies with plants. I always love how those look. Those look so cute. Um, and I feel like that outdoor dining space really helped. And then, the rest is just pieces that I added to the garden. um, and I don't know if I really like any of it. Also, I don't know if you've noticed, but there's like this strip of plants alongside the fence. I just did the same thing as in the front yard, so you've already seen me do that. I did the exact same plants, but I spent like half an hour on that, so I cut that out for your sake. You don't want to see me do that again, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, that's just things I added to the backyard. I don't really have much else to say about this build. I think it turned out a lot of fun. I really, really liked it. I also think it's very perfect for someone like Barbie, like with a lot of friends and always having people over, and it's still being a very personal and modern house. And I think it turned out nice. I'm a dumb person. I wanted to playtest this build, and instead of just grabbing a random sim, I decided to build Barbie in The Sims. So I made a very, very fun sim. She's very cute. I might add her to my library or my account as well, so you can also download her if you want. But that took me like 3 hours in the middle of the night before I could playtest the build, and it was just not a good choice for me. I stayed up way too late making that sim. But yeah, the build is playtested, so yay. Um, so yeah, I think we're heading into screenshots soon, so that's gonna be it for me today. I want to thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you want to see more from me. If you want to see even more from me, my blog, my socials, and everything that you need to know is linked down below, so you can check that out. Also, all the EA stuff that you need to know to download this build, you can find that down below in the description. And that's gonna be it for today. I want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Toodles!